In the depths of space, among the planets that spin in stately procession around the sun, lies a realm of quiet persistence. A place not of fiery storms or brilliant rings, but of patient, ancient companions. They do not gleam like Venus or flash like a comet. They do not roar with volcanic fury or echo with seismic tremors. And yet, they endure. They are the Trojan asteroids. Trapped in gravitational sanctuaries, they orbit the Sun in tandem with the planets, particularly Jupiter, in zones of perfect balance. They are the solar system's quiet custodians, locked in a slow cosmic waltz that began long before Earth formed oceans or Mars grew cold. They are not just rocks. They are repositories of history, untouched by the geological violence that reshaped other worlds. They are planetary fossils, frozen in the conditions of a time that predates even the formation of the planets themselves. They are the whispers of a younger solar system, and in their silence, they may tell us everything. To understand the Trojans, we must first understand the concept of celestial equilibrium. In the celestial mechanics of our solar system, every planet's orbit is shaped not only by the pull of the Sun, but by the complex push and pull of nearby objects. Amid this gravitational tug-of-war, there are 5 special regions where the forces cancel each other out. These are known as Lagrange points. At L4 and L5, 60 degrees ahead and behind a planet in its orbit, an object can remain in a kind of gravitational stasis, forever traveling with the planet, neither falling toward the Sun nor drifting away into the void. This is where Trojan asteroids reside. Thousands have been discovered, most notably in Jupiter's orbit, where 2 great swarms trail and lead the gas giant like phantoms. One swarm, positioned ahead of Jupiter, is called the Greek camp. The other, behind, is known as the Trojan camp, a poetic nod to Homer's Iliad and the great heroes of myth. But their story is not myth. It is cosmic history. The Trojans may be prisoners of gravity today, but their origin story suggests a much more dramatic past. In the early solar system, the giant planets did not form in the places we find them now. According to the leading theory of planetary migration, the NICE model, Jupiter and Saturn moved inward and outward, scattering vast amounts of material like billiard balls on a table made of gas and rock. Asteroids, comets, ice bodies, all were swept up in this gravitational chaos. Some were flung into deep space. Others collided violently and shattered, but a few were caught. The Trojans, scientists believe, are these lucky remnants. They were trapped in the gravitational equilibrium of Jupiter's orbit during this migration, frozen in place as the planets continued their celestial rearrangement. They are, in essence, cosmic refugees, fragments from all over the early solar system, preserved in a slow, stable dance for over 4 billion years. Unlike planets, which undergo internal heating, differentiation, volcanic resurfacing, and atmospheric erosion, Trojan asteroids have remained almost perfectly preserved. They have no tectonics, no weather systems, no magnetic fields to erase or rewrite their surfaces. What they do have is memory, ancient craters, spectral fingerprints, and chemical traces that point back to the solar system's infancy. Spectroscopic studies have revealed that many Trojans contain dark, carbonaceous material, the same stuff found in some meteorites that land on Earth. Some appear to contain ammonia compounds. Others show signs of water ice, trapped beneath insulating dust layers. Some scientists speculate that the Trojans may even harbor complex organic molecules, the same kind of precursors to amino acids found in carbonaceous chondrites. If true, that means these asteroids not only predate the planets, They may predate life as we know it. To unravel the secrets of the Trojans, we must go to them. That journey began in October 2021 with the launch of NASA's Lucy spacecraft. Named after the famous hominid fossil that helped unlock the story of human evolution, Lucy is poised to do the same for planetary science. Over the course of 12 years, Lucy will visit 8 asteroids, including 7 Trojans orbiting with Jupiter, the first mission ever to study them up close. Each target was carefully chosen for diversity of size, shape, color, and composition. Some may be icy, others metallic. 1. Patroclus is a binary system, 2 asteroids orbiting each other in tandem. Lucy's instruments will map their surfaces, scan their temperatures, and analyze their chemical composition. The hope? To piece together a fragmented but astonishing narrative of the early solar system. Through Lucy, we are chasing a fossil record written in rock, preserved across time and distance. One of the most intriguing aspects of Trojan asteroids is their diversity. They are not uniform. They are not consistent. Some are reddish, others gray. Some are dense and possibly metallic. Others are porous and icy. This suggests that they didn't all form in the same place or in the same way. In fact, some may have formed near Saturn or Uranus, or even as far out as the Kuiper Belt, only to be pulled inward and captured during planetary migration. If true, the Trojan clouds are not just a group of asteroids. They are a melting pot of solar system material, gathered from every corner and preserved in one place. Studying them is like digging through a time capsule that contains fragments of multiple ancient worlds. Trojan asteroids aren't all far from home. In 2010, astronomers discovered 2010 TK7, the first confirmed Earth Trojan asteroid. Orbiting near the L4 point of Earth's orbit, it is small, about 300 meters wide, and extremely difficult to see, hidden in the sun's glare for much of the year. Its presence, however, raises compelling possibilities. Are there more? Could we find larger Earth Trojans? Could these become targets for future robotic missions, or even human explorers? Their stable orbits make them ideal candidates for deep space observation posts, fuel depots, or research outposts in the future of space exploration. They are close, but still mostly hidden. A reminder that the solar system holds mysteries even in Earth's own backyard. We stand at the edge of a new era, one in which the study of Trojan asteroids may shift from mere observation to active exploration and even resource utilization. These asteroids could contain metals, water, and carbon compounds crucial for future missions. They could become part of a sustainable space economy, enabling humanity to live and work beyond Earth. But even more importantly, they offer us context, a deeper understanding of how our solar system formed, of why the planets are where they are, of whether Earth's conditions were unique or part of a broader pattern across the cosmos. Because within each Trojan lies a fragment of that story. And as we continue to discover, explore, and decode them, we piece together the cosmic puzzle of our own origins. In the cold reaches of space, beyond the gas giants, beyond the asteroid belt, and even orbiting beside us, the Trojan asteroids persist. They do not change course. They do not make noise. They do not seek attention. But their patience is their power. They have waited for 4.5 billion years to be understood. And now, at last, we are listening. They are more than debris, more than relics. They are the archivists of creation. And as we send our instruments and our imaginations toward them, we begin to hear the story they've been holding all along. A story written in stone, shaped by gravity, and whispered across time.